morning. I hope you all are doing well. I want to say hello to CDP. What's up, Heavy Bear? I see you. I hope you all are having a great day. And yeah, it's good to see you all. I'll wait for some more people to come in. Um, I had to kind of shut the Diddy thing off for a while. What's up, Braille? How you doing? I had to shut the Diddy thing off for a while. It was pretty intense. It's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. So um, even if that man is to be found innocent, which I really doubt, but it may be a possibility. Even if he's found to be innocent, his reputation will have suffered so badly that no one would want to deal with him again. So I just had to step back from that. What's up, Dr. Creole Butterfly? Let me say this, you all. I am perplexed of how many people in the beef sector will allow these content creators to talk to them like dogs, to treat them like subjects, and support them. And this is why I believe that a lot of you all are really susceptible to cults. And it's scary. Um, no one should be telling you where you should or should not go. No one should tell you who you should speak to or not speak to. And a lot of this stuff is control. What's up, Dr. Lashana Roos Brown? A lot of this stuff is control issues. Um, Grill, I do on every once in a while. A lot of this is control issues, but I look at these girls and they're not well. They're not well at all. And not only from a content creator standpoint of view, but from a subscriber point of view. Don't let people tell you where you can go. If you are afraid that if you say something or do something that your business might be put out in the street or you may be shunned or pushed out of the group, that's a cult, my friend. And y'all need to realize those things. And the sad part about it is this virtual stuff that gets me. And how these people move. It's just unreal. It's unreal. And let me say this, everything that I do on here for the most part, is entertaining. Now, when it comes to mental health, when it comes to helping people far as consumer services or education or ministry for that matter, those things are serious. But when it comes to talking to people and all of that, baby, that stuff right there is entertainment. But in no way am I telling you what you should or should not be doing. In no way am I telling you that you can't go to other people's platforms. In no way am I doing those things. And when you have people who do those things, then you really need to be careful of that. And I just see these people in the beef sector are willing to do anything for people. It's like they did not have friends in high school or they wanted to be a part of the popular kids but couldn't. So now they're living their childhood fantasy on YouTube, doing this foolish stuff. And the sad part about it is these content creators really don't care. And when you find yourself in jail or in legal limbo, they're nowhere to be found. So you all really need to consider that kind of stuff. I've always been upfront and honest with you. I am going to ride and live with you when you're doing things worthy, but when you start doing foolish stuff, I'm not dying with nobody. I am not dying with nobody. You dock somebody if you want to. That's on you. Don't do it because I told you to do it. I ain't telling you to do it. I ain't telling you to do it. I do not advocate people doing things that will take them to jail. I do not advocate things that will get people hurt or legally in a bind. Y'all need to stop doing those things and consider the long term of what you are doing. because y'all doing some crazy stuff. Unbelievable. And some of you content creators really need to take a break because you are really letting this stuff get to you, or y'all letting this stuff get to you. I ain't talking back to no people who I don't know. Now I might sit here and have banter with you in my chat because I think it's entertaining in itself. But baby, it amazes me that people think they upset me on a platform that's for entertaining. You can't upset me on a platform that's for entertaining. Okay? I want y'all to hold on, y'all. Okay, you all, I'm back. I'm sorry, I had to take a call. But some of you all really need to take a break because it sounds like y'all pressed, oppressed, okay? And it's a sad scenario. All of this striking. Okay, so you're going to strike everybody. Who's going to be here? Is it to see who can win? Who's going to be left? I mean, how's that going to help you? Because if you don't have variety, then you don't have a sector. But I don't think that 2.0 B sector adjacent really cares about the sector. All they care about is what they can get. And, you know, again, it's cultish activity. We're trying to eliminate other people so they won't have a shot or be able to entertain. And I just think it's ridiculous. But these are the kind of people we're dealing with. And when you're not securing yourself, these are the kind of things that you resort to. Striking people's pages and doing all kind of silly stuff. And I just think it's crazy. And the bad part about it is the sector has coddled and dealt with these people. That's why I don't feel sorry for Lemon. I don't have a problem with Lemon, but Lemon, you got to realize that you let this lady on your platform, you let people talk all under her clothes. You know she's not mentally stable, so you know it's about coming to get you. But yet, because you were making money off of her, it was good when it was last. Now she struck you, and y'all playing this striking game. But yet y'all coddle this lady like y'all calling that other lady who say she Teddy Riley baby mom, and you think that that's okay. You all sit here and play with crazy people, but when they go ahead and the crazy strike, then all of a sudden you want to tell everybody, and then you want everybody to be mad and all of this stuff. And I'm like, why? Why? OG's been telling you all this for years, and you don't listen. You act like that we just made this stuff up. So now it's happening to you. Now you're dealing with the craziness that we have already dealt with. That's why we don't allow them on our channel, and that's it. And this is why don't be coming up here trying to be doing diplomatic talks with me, because if I say you ain't coming over, you ain't coming over for a reason, and you ain't coming over for a reason, and I don't miss them and don't need them. I'm releasing craziness to what craziness needs to be. Not on my panel. Yeah, hypnotic touch. But y'all let these cultic people rule you all. Anytime somebody tells you if you step out of line, we got you, that's a cult. Anytime you feel that the only way you can be in this group unless you spilling your tea and lying on people and talking about folks, that's why I don't do no Discord. That's why I don't do none of that stuff. Because if I gotta say it, I'm gonna say it on my platform. I don't have to get in secret to say it because you know when you get in secret, you're lying or something ain't right about it, and then all of a sudden stuff start coming out. Child, y'all need to realize this kind of stuff. Y'all feel like y'all so special and we in a secret group and it's like, really? And anybody who joined my membership, you joined my membership because you like to entertain. I ain't sitting up here lying. I don't got no extra to give. What you got is what you get. If you got a membership with me, it's because you want one. And I appreciate the people who have memberships. But baby, I'm not getting no extra lives and all of this stuff to get people. It's ridiculous. Nah, Lemon don't listen. And he getting what he deserves because he don't listen. He don't listen. And nobody ain't feeling sorry for nobody up on here. Let me tell you something. I don't even know about that hypnotic touch because I don't even watch these people enough to know about it. It's crazy. It's crazy. But this is the kind of stuff they do. And it is so freaking juvenile. And all of this is if you ain't a friend, look, if you're a friend of mine, you can't be a friend of theirs. And if you're a friend of theirs, then I'm questioning your loyalty to me. That's cultic. That's cultic. People should be able to be friends with who they want to, and it ain't no friends on YouTube. That's the bottom line. Now, somebody told me that Lemon thought that Jay Dunn was his friend. When they told me that, I'm like, boy, you crazy. You really need a friend. Do you really have friends? Because if you think that Jay Dunn was your friend, you are sadly mistaken. She's not a friend to herself. So how's she gonna be a friend to you? None of these people are your friends. You are 1099. And for the mere fact that you believe that, I don't think you well. I've been saying that for years. For years. Hey, Train Harder, how you doing? Look, he gonna learn, but like I said, at the end of the day, you can't tell him nothing. You can let me tell you about these 2.0 adjacent people and these folks. You cannot speak wisdom to them because they think that you're trying to be over them. Or they think that they got this Trumpian type of way of thinking. That if I do it, it's right. And if you try to tell me what's wrong, what's up, dude? How you doing? It's wrong, then I got issues with them. Harder. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I got to take this call. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Yeah, but you can't tell these guys or girls or ladies anything. You know, that gentleman in Houston. I was trying to tell him, hey man, if somebody hits you, you need to be getting a lawyer. Jay Wilson, I got this insurance. It doesn't matter if you have that insurance. Come to find out that that insurance is supplemental insurance. It's supplemental insurance, and now you're realizing that you should have gotten a lawyer. You can't tell people anything. And the sad part about it is this is how they are in real life. You can't tell them anything. And then when junk comes, they get mad at you, but you've already told them, and then they get mad at you because you told them, but they don't listen. And Lemon is the same way. A lot of these people are the same way. So when you start having issues with Dory, I told you that's what she was going to do. When you start having issues with Jay Dunn, we told you that what they were going to do. I don't know why you think that you are any different. You're no different. You're no different at all. So I think that it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And whatever you all say about me, I just take it with a grain of salt. It's like water off a duck's back to me. So I know that there are a lot of content creators who may have some things to say. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't matter. Number one, out of sight, out of mind. The only reason why I know half of the stuff is because some people come back and let me know what's going on. But let me say this. When you really do have some things going on outside of YouTube, you don't really care about what's going on YouTube. I see some things and I'm like, y'all are really off. And the sad part about it is you all think that these hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting so many phone calls. Well, no, it's not Grinder, baby. But again, Lawanda Diggs, baby, that stuff don't bother me. Is that supposed to hurt because you said that? I mean, is that what you? That's all you got? Is that all you got? And if it is knocking in, baby, somebody find this very hot and sexy. But is that all you got, Lawanda Dix? Come a little bit better. Come with something that is, yeah. I mean, another troll, and then you didn't put no money on it. Ugh, cheap trolls. But anyway, as I was saying, these people are really, really well. Oh yeah, you was being funny. Oh okay, whatever. All right, but moving right along. Again, you all, these people really need friends. And I guess when you've never been in charge of anything, this is how you control people. This is how you deal with people. And I just think that overall, the folk got problems. They really got problems. So again, when people come after me and all of this stuff, I just look at them and I'm like, baby, this is ridiculous. I'm here for a point. I'm here for entertainment. I'm not here for friends. Really not here for friends. I got friends. I'm not here to build relationships with. I got relationships. And if I do have a relationship or a friendship on YouTube, y'all ain't gonna know about it. And that's how it should be. But to be honest with you all, I don't. I am not behind the scenes with people. I don't have time for that. I'm here for my check and my entertainment pieces. That's it. That's it. But some of y'all are really here needing friends, needing validation, needing attention. Child, Lawana Dix, whatever. It ain't worth it, baby. Child, move on. Again, it's commentary. That's exactly what it is. And let me say this: if people want to give me a water heater and a water softener, it's their business. And maybe that makes some of these people mad because you did hear one content creator say, "Wow, Jay Wilson, I mean, that water heater and that, I mean, you didn't go small with that list. You went really large." And then I asked, "Did you contribute it? Did you contribute anything?" No. Okay, so why are you worried about it? If you didn't contribute anything, then why should you? Well, some of my people may. Well, but do you control your people's purses? See, that goes to show you right then and there that people got issues. If some of your people gave me some money, then that's your people's issue. And I'm not going to tell you who gave because it's none of your business. And you don't know how I got the water heater. All you know is I just took it off the list. And it did deserve to get off the list because I got it. And you see it. And the water is hot and the water is soft. Hello, somebody. But again, always worried about what other people are getting. Now, I can understand if it was content and you were making fun of it, but baby, people be serious about that stuff. And Creole Butterfly, you made sense because maybe people are upset that the OGs are liked and people go hard for us. But a lot of the OGs ain't begging 247. I can't say everybody, but a lot of the OGs ain't begging 247. You know what I'm saying? But y'all getting mad at people for what? I just think it's crazy. But look, can I say this? When I said I needed a water heater and a water softener, what did y'all see the next day? A water heater and a water softener. When I tell you the man was going to put it up, what happened the next day? The man put it up. See, this is the thing. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Unless there are some circumstances that I can't. And when I can't do it, people know that they don't have to worry about not getting their money back. Because they talk about I'm Jay Weasel, but no, I don't weasel people out of nothing. Oh, I've always been upfront and honest. And it has been an issue with people blessing me ever since I came on this tip. Ever since I came on here and people start blessing, folk got issues. Folk got issues. And it's sad. Because when they get blessed, now let me tell y'all something. Now, I'm going to be messy, a little messy, and pick at people little blessings and stuff, but I ain't never mad because you got a blessing. Now, if you get a blessing and lie about it, then I'm gonna talk to the people about it. If you were supposed to get a blessing to go and buy a bicycle, but you go and get your hair did, we're gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? And let me say this about that B Sector 2.0. I think a lot of the OGs are sitting back because they want to see what the new G's have. Now, I'm not doing that because I'm going to make my coin. I'm going to make my coin in season, out of season. I'm going to make my coin. I'm going to come on when I want to. I may not have 1,000 folk, all of this, but baby, the replays are still good to me. And so I deal with that. But I'm not worried about who's getting the numbers and all of this stuff. And that's foolishness to me. When I start making the money that I make and it start being lucrative to be on YouTube, then that's when you may not see me. But right now it's still lucrative. Right now it's still good. And so I'm on here. And I'm not beefing with you. Let me tell y'all something. In this season, I'm not going back and forth with people. I'm not doing all of this foolishness. And this is what I don't get. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but somebody told me that Ness was playing somebody's commentary in her her live. Why y'all still doing that? Why y'all doing that knowing that people can get struck? And I'm telling you what, baby, this strike capacity is deep. So they done said Rick Reed done got struck. And let me say this, I don't know who did it, but if you put somebody's family up there, you gonna get struck. They said that Stomp Down done got struck. Now Rico claims ownership of that. And this is why I don't get with Rico. Well, Rico said he wasn't talking to me. So let me move on because I don't want no consternation. I don't want no strife. So, but yeah, so Rico did that. They said Brian got struck. So I don't know. Now, Stomp Down, I know you're in here. And I know you don't click people's links, and that's fine. Now, I understand that. But since you're in the comment section, Rico claimed that he struck your channel. And he said he didn't have an issue doing it. So, yeah. I don't know if there's a comeback or what, but people are striking for. Somebody said Rick Reed stronger than ever will. Okay, all right, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now let me say this. Stomp Down does his thing. But this is what I got to tell Rico, and this is what I got to tell Brian and Castro and Tommy. You can't stop me from watching or talking about Stomp Down. That's your issue. Stomp Down sit here and talk about me like a dog as well. Does it bother me? Hell to the no. Absolutely not. Get your coin, get your money. If you want, you commentary. See, this is the thing that I don't get with people. Why do you think that you're going to come on these YouTube streets and everybody's going to like you or everybody's going to say good things about you? That's not how this works. If you give it, you should be able to take it. If you can't take it and you got to start striking and all of this stuff, then that's on you. That's on you. That's on you. Now, if I want to say something about Stomp Down, I'll say it. But when you out of sight, out of mind, you rarely say anything about people because you ain't watching them. You ain't watching them. Every once in a while, I'll catch a little clip. Every once in a while, once and again. But even if something is said, okay, and because let me say this. At the end of the day, the light bill, which was $75 this month, is still getting paid. The water bill is still getting paid. The car insurance is still being paid. See, you need to be concerned about the things that are real in your life and not virtual. Y'all focusing on this virtual a little too much, but y'all need to be focusing on this real. Because, baby, what you say about me on virtual don't have nothing to do with me in my real life. And this is why my content or my format has changed. I am talking about things, but I am not invested and going to go back and forth with people. Do you understand what I'm saying? Stomp Down said, let me say it 3 times. I don't like any of them. Okay. Okay. All right, Stomp Down. Stomp Down said he don't like any of them. Okay. Like I said, there ain't no friends on YouTube, baby. We 1099. Because at the end of the day, it ain't no friends on YouTube. I believe that in my spirit. I do. And I know a lot of people may disagree with it, and you can. This is why I love living in America. I can have my thoughts on things. You can have your thoughts on yours. I just don't think there's no friends on YouTube. Yeah. Anyway. Baby, my light bill was $75. I'm like, God to be the glory. Baby, $75. Yes, it was. Ness was dragging you last night. I ain't in love with Octavius. I just call Octavius. That's like the man. I don't know if y'all watch Tom and Jerry when Mammy used to call Thomas. So that's what it is. But that's for nasty mind. When you nasty, that's how you think nasty. Nobody don't want no Octavius. Nobody don't want no Octavius. But she need to wonder why Jay Dunn is obsessed with her and what she did with Jay Dunn. See, just because I say Octavia, but Jay Dunn, baby, what you do to her, that she think that you in love with her. That's what you need to be asking yourself. Okay, baby, y'all sick. Y'all believe that? Y'all believe what that woman said? Really? Y'all believe what she said? What come out her mouth? The executive working on Saturday. All right, I got y'all. The girls are not well. The girls are not well. Ooh, Jesus. The girls are not well. I'm reading these. Oh, she was joking. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right for the joke. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there go Hershey. Hey, Hershey. Hey, Hershey. Hey. Hey, Hershey. How you doing? Hey, Hershey. Whew. Mm-hmm. Lord have mercy. See? Ooh, Jesus. Really, Hershey, nothing is going on. I'm just looking at these cult leaders control their people. I'm looking at the people being controlled by the cult leaders, which is their choice if that's what you want to do. But I'm watching that. I'm watching these people call folk friends, knowing that there ain't no friends on YouTube, and I just think it's sad. It's just really crazy. Some down talking about that man T. Hey, babe, hey, babe. There's a lot going on. A lot. The girls are not well. Yeah, the best mind to have is your own. And people, yeah, I mean, this cult activity. I need you to be loyal to me and all of this stuff, and and now I heard the membership thing. Somebody told me that people putting things in memberships, hoping that people buy. Baby, child, you ain't even getting that play free. So why you think somebody gonna pay for it? Bye. And most of that membership stuff ain't nothing but lies or they telling their personal business. Uh, mm-mm. So it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. I hope y'all find y'all way. This is an entertainment apparatus. Keep it for entertainment. Stop trying to find romance and friendship on this entertainment apparatus. All people are going to do is use you for entertainment because this is what this apparatus is about. It's about entertainment. And people are always going to use you for entertainment. Nobody is a friend. These people want to control you. They want to dominate and exert power over you. That's what they want to do. This is why it's a freely you come, freely you leave over here. You don't even have to like me. You can go somewhere else and dislike me. I'm good with it. Because first of all, we ain't get entangled that way that I feel some kind of way. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't get entangled any kind of way. Jay Wilson, that's so impersonal, baby. This is entertainment. Okay, let me tell y'all, when y'all start getting entangled with people, that's like you doing a play and you going out to eat and going over people's houses at the play. No, baby, you do your lines, you act your part, the curtains come down, you go home. Baby, that's like Taraji P. Henson come trying to come over y'all house. And see, that's the thing. And you blur the lines. And then people don't respect you because then they get to really know who you are information, and then when things go wrong, then you're looking foolish, and people got all this information about you. They talking about you because you're sharing stuff. Baby, learn where the proscenium is and don't cross it. Do not cross the orchestra. The orchestra pit is there for a reason. Okay? Let the music be between you and the people. Stop trying to be all in the fold. It's okay to meet the public and do your thing every once in a while. But stop trying to be in these folk lives and all of this stuff. Because again, it becomes cultic. Now you're trying to control people. Not only are you trying to control them virtually, you're really trying to get in their life and control them physically as well. And that's what this is about. And y'all better wake up to this kind of stuff. Child, these people living these toe down, raggedy, wretched lives, and this is why I'm saying, this is why I know person who what's that man, Teddy Riley, allegedly baby mama, can't give me no credit card. I don't want no credit card from you. Thank you for helping at the Labor Day event. But girl, a lot of people was helping. So, was you helping so you can get access and influences? That's what you wanted to do. And when you didn't get it, you got mad. So you felt like I gave $400, but Jay didn't do what I wanted him to do. Okay, baby, we don't have no automatic penny stories over here. We don't really have no stories over here. And the ones you do have, you lying about because you can't buy me. And just because you gave $400, that don't mean you control me. And that's what you wanted to buy. You wanted to buy influence, but you can't buy influence over here. You giving just like everybody else giving. Okay? Oh my God, these people crazy. Because you got a little change, you think you can wave a little change and somebody gonna child by move. And that's a lying spirit. Y'all don't see that lying spirit all over that woman? It's a lying spirit. This is why you can't believe nothing that woman say. It's a lying spirit. And now I question everything you told me. I question that husband you said you had who was working top secret stuff. I question a lot of things you say. Because, baby, facts are coming out, and you may not have been even married to that man. You may have been married to somebody else. But you lie so much. You lie. It's a lying spirit. Talking about my other half was looking at her. Child, baby, we was trying to get to Virginia. We was getting ready to leave until you mentioned, oh, I got them tickets. Girl, because we didn't even believe that you had the tickets. We appreciate it, though, but we didn't even believe it. That's why we was getting ready to leave. It wasn't even no issue. We were going to buy our own tickets. And I really never said anything bad about you, but, you're odd, and you're a liar. And you do everything for that camera. And that's why I don't deal with you. You a lying spirit. And you'll get somebody seriously hurt because you lie. And you know what? It's sad when you can lie and don't even have no conviction about the lie. Just lying. You know you ain't bit Teddy Riley baby mama more than okay. That T.S. Madison can have a baby. You know you ain't Teddy Riley baby mama. Just lying. Just want to have something for talk about. Just lying. Lord, Lolo got people. Oh, they coming for everybody. They coming for everybody. Lord have mercy. I'm glad. I hope she put her banner up. Put your banners up. Put your banners up. Put your banners up. That's all I can say. Put your banners up. But let me say this, y'all. I'm not mad at anyone. I come up here for entertainment. Ain't nobody can get me mad on here because, baby, it ain't nothing to be mad about. Okay? I'm living my life like it's golden. All right? Everything ain't sunshine. I ain't trying to act like y'all think I got it going on. And no, I have some good days. I've had some hills to climb. But all I can say is thank you, Lord. I won't complain. And I'd rather have my life than a whole lot of other people's lives. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Oh, shoot. I gotta make a turn, y'all. Ooh, I gotta make a turn. I gotta make a turn. Ooh, I won't complain. I won't complain. Look. I'm not lifestyle of the rich and famous. I work so I can afford what I can get. I appreciate what I can do. You know, I work just like everybody else, but I won't complain. Somebody asked, is Hershey bipolar? Not bipolar, but is she bipolar? I don't know if Hershey's bipolar or not, baby. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Ah, I don't know. You gotta ask Hershey. Hershey, somebody want to know if you bipolar, girl. Hey, Tisa, how you doing? Yeah, it's a lot going on. It's just a lot going on. I hope did I do the right thing? Let me see here, y'all. Okay. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. Well, let me tell y'all something. It's levels of beef sector. See, there is that beef sector it's the formation of beef sector. So there is a formation of the beef sector. There are some people who were here when the beef sector started. We were the fragments that came together. Okay, so that's original beef sector. Those fragments that came together. Some of those people are not even here anymore. And then you have those people who used to watch those fragments of the people who came together, and they started their point. That's the midsection of beef sector. Then you have those people who came along with them. Now, at the time of the faceless trolls, that's the avatar. Avatar is at the end of that. So avatars are usually at the end of the five. The people who used to watch, they didn't come on right away, and then they watched, and then the avatars came in on that tail end of that. And then 2.0 came in after the avatars. Yeah, 2.0 came in after the avatar. So Lemon was with Sir King. Sir King was a part of the Avatar group, which came in. So it's like it's some steps. It's that first group, the viewers of that group who came content creators. Then you got the Avatar people, and then the people who came after Avatar. So it's like four steps to the beef sector. There's four levels of beef sectality. It's four steps. And some of these people claiming themselves as beef sector, but let me say this: the farther you get away from that group, the less beef sector you are. Just to be honest. The farther you get away from it, you know. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Yeah, yeah, it is what it is. But baby, let the people be what they want to be, baby. I ain't mad at nobody. You hear me? I'm gonna let people do them, and cause even you ain't getting paid no more money for being an OG than being a B sector adjacent. You ain't getting paid no more money. It's not like the old B sector is getting buku money. You gotta work your stuff how you work your stuff. That's all I can say. But one thing is the OGs know how to stay in and stay in for the long haul, where these new people just don't listen. And they getting palm bombed and all of this stuff because they just don't listen. Won't you listen? Please listen. They don't listen. But anyway, and can I say that it really don't matter to me? I'm just bringing it up because at the end of the day, you gotta like what you do and you gotta enjoy it. Hey, congratulations, Tisa. Whatever you did, girl. Whatever you did, Tisa. Congrats. I ain't know all of this stuff going on. Maybe these people doing a lot. Some people, y'all, I don't even mention anymore. I mean, I know they may be going in on me, but baby, I don't even watch them no more. And again, y'all, out of sight is out of mind. When you don't watch these people, you just don't. And it's just a non-deal. Yeah, it's just is what it is. Oh, Tisa had little puppies. Ooh, okay, Tisa. Awesome. Awesome, Tisa. Hey. So what else is going on, y'all? Because the only thing that I know is people striking each other, people striking each other, people ain't friends with people no more. That's all we getting. We ain't getting nothing else. Somebody got struck, somebody hanging with somebody don't want them to hang with, and that's it. And that's all we got. That's all we got. This is the whole argument. Ah, okay, baby. Baby, people get struck. And let me say this, y'all. I strike people when it warrants to be struck. I don't strike people just to strike people. If I struck you, that means there are other people involved. You're dealing with other people. But just because somebody said something bad about you, you just don't strike people like that. But you got to be careful though, because people try to do some things. So you gotta weigh those situations out. You gotta weigh the situations out. My God, today. Now look, y'all. In a couple of minutes, I'm gonna have to step away. I ushers let them know that in a couple of minutes I gotta step away. It's gonna be a couple of minutes. I gotta go in and get something. But in a couple of minutes I'm gonna step away. But I'm gonna be back. It's a lot of nothing going on. That's how I look at it. It's a lot of nothing going on. People striking folk channels. I don't know why, but you keep on striking folk channels, nobody ain't gonna be here. But they don't care because they don't think about the long term implications. I'm going into the store. I'm going into the store. To the store. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be back.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Let me turn my call. Oh Lord, hey, I'm back. Somebody said I'm off today and running. Morning, Uncle Clyde. Jay Wilson going on a nasty cherry slurpee. Oh no. Uh-uh. But anyway, no cherry slurpee. Mm-mm. I'm eating clean. I'm trying to be clean with the eating now because I got some things to do, some places to go. So yeah. And I only get to a certain weight, and then that's it. It was fast. I told y'all it was gonna be long. I already had did what I needed to do. Oh Lord. So anyway, you all, um, it is what it is. I just think people really take this apparatus really seriously. But I'm gonna say this to the rider lives. This is what I want you all to do. I want you to invest in yourself. It's okay to come on here, and I don't discourage people from coming on here, but make sure you're investing in yourself. Make sure you're doing some things that will make you valuable. You know, maybe you need to get a certification. Maybe you need to do something, but do something and value yourself. Invest in you. A lot of these people don't invest in themselves. And look, I don't need anybody to really invest in me. I'm gonna invest in myself. I'm going to make sure I'm getting certifications and always doing it. I truly believe I'm a lifelong learner. I do believe in that. And so that's what I'm going to do. And that's why I can tell you all need to do the same thing. Some of these people have not invested in themselves. And they, now, can I say something? I ain't trying to be funny. Or I know it's going to hurt some people. I'm going to step on some toes, but I'm going to say it. If you are on public assistance and your behind can get up and go to work, baby, they coming for you. That's what is in this bill right now. And Trump is telling people if you can work, baby, and if you get SNAP benefits, and if you get some of this SSI and you can walk, and maybe some of y'all up here on these YouTube streets cussing folk out, doing all manners of foolery, and y'all can work, honey, Trump is saying you getting ready to work. And so y'all better enjoy these little benefits, because if this man has it how he wants to, anybody who can breathe, walk, get on the camera, he's saying you can go to work. So that's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to be funny. That's real. That is real. That is real. This man is not playing with the girls. He's telling the girls, if you can work, if you get on a computer and stuff, he's saying that you can go to work. I mean, I'm being real. And this is why it scares me for some people, because, baby, you don't look, it's in this bill. They want to cut out SNAP benefits. They want to cut out Medicare and Medicaid. Girl, they're coming out to SSI and SSD. And they saying that people, if you can work, you need to work. And work requirements are going to come with this stuff. And I ain't being, look, this ain't no shade. This is real life. This is real life. This is real life. Oh, stop down. There's a lot of people. Rico ain't the only one. It's a lot of people. There's a lot of people up here able to work. This is what I can say. If you can get all that vitriol and cuss somebody out and do all of this, you can go to work. And that's what Trump is saying. Trump is saying, I'm getting ready to cut this. I'm getting ready to cut this. You can sit up here and be on YouTube and walking and ordering Temu. Baby, you can go and get a job. Trump said you ain't gonna be living in these this public housing and getting these WIC and these housing vouchers, some Section 8 vouchers, and you ain't working. And that ain't no shade. That's real. That's real. That's real. This is why I told somebody, you can't read nobody who go to work. Now you can say I have 50, 11 jobs, but baby, I'm working and I ain't never received no SNAP. I received SNAP one time, and I was a graduate student, and I was a teacher's assistant, a graduate assistant, and baby, I I was eligible for food stamps. So why am I not gonna take it? Because I was in the parameters. So the state of Kansas said, well, you are doing something that's going to better yourself, and we're going to give you food stamps. Baby, these was food stamps we used to rip them out the book. These ain't that, baby, this ain't no EBT card. No, baby. Baby, they used to come in the mail, and you used to get your food stamps, and you could rip them out. Baby, baby, it came like a little checkbook, and you could rip them things out. Baby, I was on that, baby, the rip out food stamps. But the thing is, I was a grad student, and I was eligible, and I took advantage of it. I sure did. Stop down, baby. It's not only him, it's a lot of people. Sometimes I see what you're trying to do, but it's a lot of people. But if you're an able-bodied person and you can work, they're gonna make you work. And then y'all got the nerve not to vote. And the same people who ain't voting, the one who need it. See, this is what I'm saying. They gonna do what they want to do. I ain't gonna vote. Baby, if a Democrat was in office, you wouldn't have this problem. But you got Trump here, and this is what you're getting. This is what you're getting, beloved. This is what you're getting. This is what you're getting. This is why it's important to vote. Got the nerve. Folk ain't voting and stuff. Ooh, it just burns me up. And don't let me say this, you all. Y'all stop listening to people telling y'all not to vote. Stop listening to people who telling y'all not to vote because it don't matter. If you voted for this man, or if you did not vote for this man, if you think that the Democrats was gonna do this, no, they weren't gonna do this. They weren't gonna do this. So now you are in jeopardy of losing benefits because you didn't make a choice, or you made a choice that was not in line with how you live. A lot of y'all mind is not congruent with how you really live. A lot of y'all think y'all balling, but in reality, you're not. And so your mind is playing tricks on you because you ain't living in reality. Well, I'm gonna disagree with Miss Pizza on that. I'm gonna disagree with her on that. Like I said, you all, black people have died and shed blood, risking their lives so we could have the right to vote. So we could have the right to vote. And then we don't go vote. Or we vote for somebody who is very incongruent with how we live it. Now, you may think he's good, but he's incongruent to how you really want to live. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not here to talk about anybody's personal, but I disagree. I respectfully disagree with anybody who tells somebody not to vote. And then don't vote against your interest. No, I don't believe God did that. I don't believe that. I just believe that people was lazy and they were misinformed. And now they're gonna pay the price. Who is saying? Mm-mm-mm. Exactly, Tisa. You got to vote the interest of your people. And the sad part about it is when America has the cold, Black America really does have the flu. Really has the flu. And poor white Americans are gonna suffer as well. Everybody gonna suffer. Even the middle class getting ready to suffer. Y'all don't see that, but even the middle class gonna suffer. And can I say something? Y'all stop buying these designer goods. Do you not know that anything that has a label on it is for entry level people trying to buy luxury goods? Do y'all know that wealthy people don't like LV all on their purses, and they don't like MK all on their purses? Do you not know that wealthy people prefer their stuff to be very demure and subdued? They don't want to be no billboard for Louis Vuitton and stuff. Do you not know that a Rolex watch is not what it was? Now they have moved on to another watch. Again, y'all trying to keep up with these folk, and all it is a status. LV don't mean that you got it. And again, that's the entry level stuff. And I'm so glad them Chinese people put that stuff out there, because anybody who's gonna pay $5,000 for a purse, they need to be examined. I'm just being real. I'm just being real with y'all. Y'all getting used. Getting used. And wealthy people sitting up there laughing at you because that's not how they do it. They don't want everybody to know. People can just see it by the quality. I don't want no $400 check. I want you to make sure that Social Security is going to be untouched. I want you to make sure that Medicaid and Medicare is untouched. See, again, we thinking about this money, but we don't think about the long term. That $400 is just to appease you because they're doing other things behind the scene. Then we got the Health and Human Service Secretary, Robert F. Kennedy, talking about he ain't qualified. Well, why are you in the job if you ain't qualified? You know measles vaccine keep people alive. I mean, come on. Jesus. $400 ain't gonna do nothing. That's people's grocery. That people grocery bill right there. 400. That's some people's light bills right there. My Volvo ain't high end. A Volvo is not a high end vehicle. It's a reliable vehicle, but I can afford it. But I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you trying to bring up a Volvo? I don't get that. He ain't trying to be funny. You mad because I can get a Volvo? I didn't get that Volvo for y'all. I got that Volvo for me. I got that Volvo because it was safety and it was a good deal. That's why I got the Volvo. I mean, if I wanted to get it, I could have got a BMW or a Lexus or a Mercedes Benz. So yeah, but anyway, it's a Volvo. When has a Volvo been? Ooh, he got a Volvo. Really? It's a Volvo. Ah! No, a Volvo is for a person who wants a reliable car and want to be able to take care of stuff. Why am I going to get a BMW knowing that the car is always going to have issues where you're going to have to go to the shop and stuff? Let me tell you how I got my car. I got both of my cars by going to Consumer Guideline and looking at it. Baby, this stinking Lincoln was in Consumer as a best value. That's why I got it. I went to Consumer Report, and that's how I got my car. Consumer Report. And unfortunately, Mercedes Benz and BMW was not on there for what I needed. So that's why I got it. I'm an old soccer mom then. Baby, like them Subarus. Old soccer mom, man. Well, come on. Because them cars be lasting. They be lasting. Well, I can afford it. I can afford it. So what's the problem? You mad because I got two cars? I mean, they're cars. Oh my God, y'all are funny. Are you mad? Baby, I love my Volvo and I like my stinking Lincoln. Stinking Lincoln is real good on gas. But you mad? Oh, Hershey, stop. Child, did Brian ever show that purchase the home camera unless child, I don't know if that man did that or not, but I just think it's funny. I got what I wanted for me. not what you all wanted. So it is what it is. I just want to know though, y'all really be pressed. Y'all really be pressed. Anyway, really be pressed. Baby, I love my Lincoln. This MKC, this hybrid, baby, she's real good on gas. I can drive from my house to Dallas on 1 tank of gas. You don't, baby, I'm keeping her. I'm keeping her. As long as she keep me, I'm keeping her. I'm keeping her. And I'm gonna keep Miss Volvo too. I love her safety features. Mm. All right, Darcina Denise. Come on, I don't say it too loud because the girls be thinking you bragging. Girl, you moved Tisa. It's so hard to house hunt now. Now, Tisa, if you in California, girl, get one of them concrete houses. They have the houses that are 3D now, and the concrete, baby. They say they fireproof, termite proof. Girl, get one of them houses if you live in California. I'm just saying that's what they said. Now they ain't saying nothing about earthquake, but the other proof they proof. Come on, that's what I'm saying, Darcina Denise. The hell with the girls. Long as you can pay for it. Yeah, because it's concrete. So what happened is the 3D image does it on a graph of how the layout of the house needs to be, and they will finish a house in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, and they say they're really energy efficient and everything. So I'm just saying. Well, it's concrete. It's concrete. So it's a concrete house. Termites ain't eating concrete. Now they may eat your roof, but they ain't gonna tear your house up. And they may not be able to do that if you got a steel truss. So, but yeah, but these are the new homes. Lennar has invested in these homes, so they are building these homes that are 3D. Now, let me say what these homes are doing though. They only need up to 3 people, and soon it'll only be one to just supervise the work. So it's going to take out the construction workers. So the construction workers are not going to have a job now. So again, this technology is really great, but at a cost. It's going to take people's jobs away. Somebody said I would laugh at a man if he pulled up. But that's why I ain't your man. That's why I already got a man. See, that's the thing. And that's on you, because what you think, it doesn't matter. It don't matter with me. So you don't like a Volvo, okay, but that don't have nothing to do with me. First of all, I wouldn't be pulling up to your house. That's the whole thing. I wouldn't be pulling up to your house. That's it. I wouldn't be pulling up to your house. No, it's not. It's not Cinder Block homes. It's actually concrete. Y'all need to look at it. Look at the 3D homes and how they build them. I mean, they're actually safe. They're energy efficient, but that's what they're doing. Girl, these people so angry, and they think they really pulling it. Baby, I don't care. Number one, I won't be pulling up at your house, and I already got a man. Thank you. And so yeah, I don't get that, but I guess that's trying to hurt me or something. Okay. Oh, I'm so hurt. I'm crying tears right now. I mean, I don't know what that is, but I drive the Volvo because that's what I wanted. It's not what you really wanted. And yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, boo, but it's not working. It's really not. It's really not working. That's hilarious. I think these people funny. Let me go back to your Oh yeah, we talked about that Creole. Oh, we've been talking about that. No, I don't think Volvo. I think Volvo is a solid, reliable car. I think it's a reliable car. Um, you know, Yeah. And I liked it because of the safety features, and that's what I wanted at the time. I did not want a BMW. I did not want a Mercedes Benz. I didn't want that. I wanted a Volvo, and I got a Volvo because that's what I want. Yeah, yeah. You know that's why I don't worry about what people want. Well, you get what you want. If you want a Kia Soul and that works for you, get a Kia Soul. Okay. If you want a Hyundai, go ahead and get a Hyundai. A Hyundai. Get what you want. No Hershey Kisses, but he said he didn't get that. But the container homes have some issues. You got to make sure that yeah, they have some issues, and you got to make sure that they're positioned right. Once you start dealing with that container home could cost more than a regular home. Oh, somebody's calling. Hold on.
It's so good loving somebody and somebody loves you back. It's so good loving somebody and somebody loves you back. Come on now. Ooh-wee. Anyway, oh Lord, no, he ain't scammed nobody. Look, he ain't scammed nobody, y'all. Look, Hershey. It's so that's so minuscule to me. Again, that ain't number entertainment to me. It's minuscule. I just hope the man gets some mental help. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope he gets some mental help. Hershey, I don't know nothing about that. If people was in the hospital, I'm assuming they really need to go to the hospital. See, Hershey, I don't get all bent out of shape about that. The only thing I had a problem with him is that, he could have been in more danger for leaving the hospital without the doctor's orders, and it would have been his fault. But you can't tell him nothing. Like he was in a car accident. He should have gotten a lawyer soon as that happened, but he didn't do it. So it is what it is. I let people do what they want. I'm gonna say what I need to and keep on moving because it's their life. You can only just mention what you gotta mention, and you keep it moving. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just keeping it moving, baby. That's all you can do is keep it moving. No big whoop. I just keep it moving. That's all I do. Is keep it moving. You gotta love people where they are, and you keep it moving. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna keep it moving. So yeah. Well, look, y'all. I'm at my destination. Um, what? Brian is going crazy talking about Deanna this morning, child. Anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. Look, it is what it is, baby. Well, let me say this. Let me say this. If she strikes him, I mean, if she strikes him, she has every right to strike. Stop using people's content. Stop using people's content. She has every right to strike him. Stop using people's content. Y'all gonna learn to stop doing that. So anyway, I'm gone. Y'all have a good one. Peace and love. Bye.